everyone, here's Mayuri Mali back with the new tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to display the data from the database. So my dear friends, let's begin it. Now in the previous video we have inserted the data from the text field in a database successfully. Now here we are going to display that data in a form of a table. That is, this data we are going to display in the form of a table in a form. Here I have already created display.php file. So now let's begin the coding. Now here in display.php, first as usual we will do the connection with the database, where I will include connection.php file. It will include the connection.php file. As I am going to display the data, we will here fire the query of select, which I am going to store in a variable query. In double quotes, select asterisk, that is select star from my table name is student. Okay, now this query will display the data from the student. Now this data, that is all this data will be get displayed as I use the asterisk. Okay, now let me fire the query by using the predefined method, that is mysqli underscore query, which will be stored in the variable data, which will contain the two parameters. That is, first one is which is connection that we have did in connection.php, and the second one is the my query, which I am going to use for displaying the data. Now here what I am going to do, my dear friends, here what I will do, see mysqli underscore num underscore rows. That means this method will return how many rows does my database contain. Here I have passed the parameter of data, that means it will return how many rows it contain, which I have stored in the variable total. So let me display that by using the echo. Let me complete my PHP tag. So here I will complete it, end it. So after refreshing, you will see here, it has displayed my rows, that how count of my rows, that is total count is 5, by using this mysqli underscore num underscore rows. Now by using this condition, that is 5, using this only condition we are going to display. Now here I will put the condition. Afterwards we are going to put the condition. Now first we will see how exactly we are going to fetch. Now this mysqli underscore fetch underscore association, and in which we have passed the parameter $data. That means this method returns the associative array of the next result. Now this I will store in the variable $result. Now when I display this result, see what exactly I get displayed on the output screen. Let me save and run. See, here I have passed the name. That means name is my table name. Here see, it's the name of my database table name. See, the first row, that is ABC, get displayed. That means mysqli underscore fetch underscore associate. This method is used to return the associative array of the result from the database. Okay, now here I will give the conditional select star from student, where name is equal to ABC. Means wherever the name is equal to ABC is there, from that roll number I am going to print. Now let me know what exactly the roll number is there of ABC. If I refresh it, see 1, it has printed the 1. That means ABC contains the roll number 1, where I have satisfied the condition successfully. So let me try again one. If I save and do the refresh, see here I have given the 4. Okay, So it has worked successfully. Now let do the coding. Okay, now here I will use my if condition as I told you before. Now total which is nothing but the count of my rows. If suppose it is not equal to 0, that means it contains some data, then what should I do? What should it get executed? Here, so here only we are going to do a coding, exactly coding here a start. As we are going to print it in the form of a table, I will use a table tag where the first row contain the my roll number and name. That means it contains the data. First row contains the data, that is roll number and name, and behind that I will get all the fetched data. Here I've used the table tag, then tr. Let me close it. Okay, that means if my condition, that is total, is not equal to 0, that means it contains somewhat rows, it should execute this if statement. That means it will create a table, that is roll number then name. Here I have closed the table tag. Now here what I will do, now here see my dear friends, now here I will start the PHP again, where I will use the predefined method, that is Mysql underscore fetch underscore association, that is contain the parameter data. That means here I will use the while loop so that it will iterate through each row and display the data from the table. Okay, in the while loop, here what I will do, here I will take the table tag in double quotes, I will echo it, then the second row, that means from this it will iterate the while loop and will display the name and roll numbers from the database table successfully. So here I will take the second row, that and then td. Here at what I will do, that is result in the square bracket what exactly my table name column name contains. The first one is roll number, that's from the database table column name I'm going to pass. Same I will do for the name. Here I have done it for roll number, then here I will do it for the name in single quote name. Okay, let me close the tag all in the double quotes as I'm doing this in the PHP. Okay, here I will close it. Here I will close the while loop and if statement. What else if total count is 0? If total count is 0, then else statement what will be? It contains no record. So here I will use the else statement. It will print if there are no record in the table, it will print table contain no record or the no records. Let me close the else. Okay, now let me remove this upside. Okay, let me save and execute it. Save and execute. Okay, now here if I execute, oh, here I have got the error. Let me look what exactly it's. Oh, here I have forgive to complete my PHP. So let me complete the end of that PHP. See, here I will end. Okay, now what exactly I have done here to display, if total, that is number of rows, are not equal to 0. See, I have the fourth. Now let me delete that query, that is select start from student, where conditional I will delete so that I will get. Here what exactly I have done, if total is not equal to 0, then it will display the record, or else it will print there are no records, otherwise it will statement. Okay, this is what I have done for displaying the data from the database. Now let me run it again, that is localhost, then dashboard. I contain the database folder display.php. See, here I have successfully printed the data from the database.